Alright guys, there've been an update to Shapez 2 with the new manufacturer hard mode that just got out these 4 days ago, patch 1.1. So we are going to play it because, as you know, if you watched the previous videos, manufacturing normal difficulty was not very challenging. So let's see what they have in stock in this new game. See, I'm going to switch to the headset. So we're talking manufacturer, we're talking hard. Set the Grand Vortex assembler demands perfection, tighter quotas, more complex conversions, only seasoned operator need apply. Okay, that's Manuhard. Goal multiplier, platform capacity, yes. So I usually don't do this, but instead of normal, we're going to go for challenge. So why do I do that? Is because, like I told you, manufacturing was quite short in normal mode. Maybe this new mode is challenging, but I felt like not challenging enough to what I did in insane and hexagonal versions of the game. So I'm going to increase the goal multiplier. I'm going to lower the platform capacity a little. And we're gonna discover about copy pasting having costs. So we're gonna have to produce some shapes each time we want to copy paste. We're gonna use these shapes to pay for things. So basically, it just adds one more side to your factory where you actually need to mass produce some blueprints shapes. I'm expecting this because this was like this in the first game. I don't think we're gonna change anything else. Change the rain, no trash. I'm not interested in this kind of bullet in the food. Very well with this one. Alright, let's start with the challenge in hard. If we feel that there is something, I don't believe that having 150% more is just going to ask us to wait a bit more to get the shape done. And we can change the, I'm going to say the challenge thing at any time, I think, inside the game. So we could lower it if we feel that it's not so interesting. As for the delivery, so it's going to really add a challenge in terms of platform capacity, especially at the beginning of the game. But eventually at the end of the game, I'm guessing that actually at the beginning of the game, the fact that the goal needs more shapes is probably not going to be really a challenge, because you can just let the game run for a while and then you get the extra shapes you need. We'll see how it turns out. The game always takes a little time to load. Let's be patient. So what I'm wondering is, am I going to be forced to use alternative recipes to make the shapes? Because so far we never had to use the alternate recipes. We only went with the mass production of the main recipe. Maybe this time we're gonna have a little extra, we're gonna take a little extra time to try to implement the extra shapes if the need is felt. Instead of like duplicating the same factory again and copy pasting again. We'll see. Okay, Incident recovery protocol, wake operator, we're not build spaghetti, we know that already. We have the first shape, which is black one. Unlock further milestone first. Lock. I don't know what is that. But this is new to the game. Shop. Okay. It's also been quite a little time since I played the game, so I need to remember. Print credits. I need to remember print credits. Okay. This is why it's new to the game. Maybe this is related. Yeah, this is definitely related. That's why I never saw that before, because I didn't see that in the patch notes. Okay, we have to split and stuff. So how does it work now? We want this. What do we have around? Squares, circles, some coloring, no green. Wow. Is it normal that the resource is so scarce like that? Is it part of things being challenging, how they call it? And it definitely will turn it into being challenging, because it means you have to go farther to get the colors. Here's just few patches. Okay, anyway, we don't need the coloring for now. Let's just push it. We need to get this one to be split. Let's see. We need some. They gave me some credit to begin with, so I have to be extremely careful how I'm doing things at first. Okay, so one splitter, I guess, or half destroyer. What do we have for now? We have stackers, the two stackers. We have everything. We begin with everything. So what is the milestone gonna give us? We get stackers, rotators, all the rotators, waste processing. Okay, and we have cutters. We have cutter from the beginning as well. All right. So we're talking. Do I have trash? I don't think so. The first one we need to build is polishing. 16 times 12, 60 per minute times 12 on all the belts. Per minute times 12. Let me see on the platform how it looks like. I don't remember the speed, the normal speed of a belt. But this, we're talking space belt. Space belt is 480. So 8 times 6 is 480. So we're talking 8 of them. Not using credits, I see, when I just copy paste this way. It's probably only using credit when I take it from my blueprint library. So as long as I pull it out, I can reuse it. That's what it means, I think. Let's see. Was I on layer 1? Didn't even notice. Let's move it down. Maybe before that I'm going to use the... Can I use the divider? Divider overflow 2 layers. Question is... For that I need the overflow, otherwise it's gonna break. I don't have the overflow yet, right? I need to buy it. Let's see the shop. Overflow splitter. Free tank. Supporter vortex. But we have no vortex in this one anyway. Let me see the milestones. Milestones. We're gonna get to painting. We're gonna go after that to some trains, which is gonna be very important. Where do we get color mixing? Read extraction, painting. We're not mixing colors. Color mixers here. Okay, so it's gonna be a bit later. Okay. If I remember well, I had in my library something dedicated to trade, maybe, but what was it? Manuf. That was it. And then I was able to do everything with this. Color and stack. Color. Have destroyed miners. Sure, stack. Everything is about stacking. But did I create any cornerizer? Hidden corners. Is it this? Cornerizer. Have a diagonaler, yes. Cornerizer. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. The prints that they ask. We have platform capacity, but we don't have the blueprints. How do we get that? Delivering specific shapes grant you blueprint credits. You can view the shapes by clicking on the arrow to the right. All right. Unlock further milestone first. Okay, I'm gonna get some shapes that I have to deliver to get. Okay, I understand. Okay, let's play it fair at the beginning. I'm just going to use the... Okay, Okay, let's play it old school. I'm going to have to fill all these shapes. And this one is delivering one belt at full speed, right? So I only need one. And then I need some way of cutting. Just going to check the divider. The versions of the divider that I have. Divider overflow 2 layers. And then I have a 2 divider, I think. 2 divider, no overflow, 3 layers. Divider, 2 divider width, work in progress. Overflow, no overflow, 3 layers. How can it take 3 layers? Ah, this one is not overflowing, maybe? Wow, it's 7,000 just to bring this one in. And why can't I put it? Huh? What happened to my credits? I'm going to reload because I don't think I've pasted anything into the game. Wait, I'm just going to reload the save because, yeah, I have not, the credits were consumed, but I don't know why. Because I didn't use the piece, so how to load. Is there a way to load specific save? Play. Actually, maybe if I reload this one, it's still okay. Export save key. Import. I don't know. Let's check again. Maybe it will cancel the mistake. Then doesn't make sense to me. So when I pull from my library, I pay already, and if I cancel putting it down, then I lose it. Is it how it's supposed to work? I mean, in my opinion, it's not supposed to work this way because I basically didn't consume it. So you're being charged when you pull and not when you place. So I guess maybe if I pull the same piece again, it will work. Probably pull the divider, the 2 layers overflow. Maybe that's the one I paid because it was nearly the same price. We'll see. So I could also go to my previous save games and just extract few pieces that I had there. That would be possible. Like, you know, because I planned it to be saturating 3 belts full. And I mean the 3 space belts full. Okay, I have my blueprints again. So let's be careful. This time, if I pull the divider, this one, that doesn't overflow, I get charged. No, I don't get charged. I tried to put it, they tried to charge me, and I cannot put it down. And then I lose it again. Same story. Because maybe this one is also overflowing, or I just feel strange. It's not about platform capacity. It's not about the blueprint quantities, but I cannot put it down. I will do it old school then. A bit limited, cannot use my blueprints early. We're gonna use basic cutters, at least that I can pull for sure. And then we're gonna have to wait maybe for until we have overflows to be able to put the other ones down. It's all right. Let's do like that. And then I'm going to refactor the factory later. That's otherwise we're still here tomorrow. At least I should have the cutter available. The one cutter. Tell me this one works. They still charge me some money, and then if I copy this one, they still ask me. Oh. So if I'm using things from my okay. And what about if I put some belt here and then delete it? They still know that this comes from my library. 1,200. Each time I... Okay. So we're gonna have to mass produce blueprints. Okay. So for now, I will do what I can. And when I cut it, if I cut it, do I pay it back again or not? Yeah, so they show me the blueprint cost here. So I have to be careful also how I bring things. So I'm interested also in a print that allows me to move layer up and down. So if I put layer up, how much would it cost? 500. So let's do this first. And I also need to recut after that, right? So, yeah, if you cut and paste again, you pay some prints again. Okay, we're discovering the fun about prints. Okay, so let's do one by one. I'm 100% sure that the blueprint shapes are no longer a problem at the end of the game, because you probably get a lot of that currency. But early on, it's challenging. It's already lucky to give us 10k, but I think they should have given us a little bit more. It's okay. It's just gonna slow us down by half an hour, I think, overall. I'm happy that I chose challenge in the not in the difficulty in the challenge selection. Instead of normal, we have that blueprint dimension. It's just gonna slow us down at the beginning. And we're definitely gonna focus on mass producing blueprints so that it's out of the way as soon as possible. So we got our currency back. I am going to focus this time on really what matters. So one at a time. We want a rotation here. I think my rotators are... I have one rotator, I think, but it's probably on 3 layers, no? No, why would it be on 3 layers? This one needs to be clockwise rotated. Oh, why is it in this direction? Come on. Okay. So what? This one takes what? Okay, I guess that's better than nothing. I would have wanted to have one layer up and handle, I mean one layer down and handle this and another one. That's okay. And this one we need to deliver this shape, which is basically here. This one we require a rotator and a cutter for delivery. I need to pull an extractor from my library. Is it in parts? Goes into the cutter. Okay, the direction doesn't really matter. I think we need to do that to avoid stalling these ones. If we really map them together. Okay. Fantastic. Great. That's all we can do with the prints we have. So our main goal is to get this as soon as possible. We don't have enough blueprint credits, so eventually after we validate the milestone, we're gonna cut these arrivals so that we can reuse these parts, because unfortunately I'm not able to copy paste again, and I'm definitely not going to redraw the same thing again. I don't know what happens if I try to copy this and paste it on another platform. I guess it's also using blueprint. Quota complete. All right. Okay, so in this area we have no green. The first green one is here. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But we do have stars, squares, these ones. We have a lot of row shapes around us at the beginning. Squares, basically, yeah. It's rare that I see that. Normally it would be more... Wait. Why are the shapes not... Did I make a mistake when I generated the map? Because I only see the shapes being perfect shapes, just colored versions of it, but and is a bit easy, no? Isn't it a bit easy? I will let me get back to the main menu. Save and get to the main menu. We got a Ruby station. Let me get back to the save and get back to the main menu. I feel it's a bit strange that the shapes are... How can it be hard if you give me the perfect shapes settings? Map generation. You cannot alter the map generation parameter of an existing save game. I understand. Okay, if I do a new game in manufacture, hard, challenge, map generation, spawn primary colors, steroids, spirals, pure, wait. All the pure are weighted this way and colored pure. Let me see when I do this, if I can say I go for regular. And here is not pure, as you can see, but the new mode is using pure shapes. It's true that the patch of coloring is a bit bigger. If I change the seed, I still get a mix of shapes. But when I go for the hard mode, everything is pure. Even if I change the seed. Spawn secondary colors, patch likelihood, spiral. It's not even related to challenge or not. It's like they want you to have perfect shapes when you work in manufacturer hard. I don't know if I want to go along with that, because I find that maybe it's gonna be too easy. Shape asteroid patch likelihood. Base size. And I do understand that the coloring is different. Shape generation, primary color. Tertiary color pure. Is that problem? That one that is a problem? Don't know what to think. So let me check on the internet if it's a bug and if I need to change it. Do I go along with that? Definitely we're gonna be running for coloring. And we're gonna get more the more we go out from the center. I understand the point. I was about to say I can move it to 50%, 30%. But basically here, we always find a way to get the shapes to the same destination. Here's gonna be challenging about the colors, but it means that you can build anywhere near patch of colors and then bring everything by train. Okay, let's stick to how they set it up. Because I could move it down to 50%, but eventually the result would be very similar. Because at 50%, I still have all the shapes around. I would need to move down to what they put is 5% pure. So that's all right. We focus on the manufacturing and not going so far for delivering things. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Adding, because otherwise I would need to go fishing far. Okay, let's see how it goes this way. So it means that we basically always run from pure shapes. I just hope it's not a bug. So we have this one running. Okay, yeah, we passed the milestone, so we're now able to paint color. We're now able to get some shapes painted, and we get the first shape that gives us blueprints, and this is our main objective now. I have to say that we get this one, so we need to rearrange it. We have this. We need to wait. Maybe it's not the smart way to do. It's probably better to cut it, to spin it, cut it. Something like that. Immediately. So that we get pieces. So let's rotate it. All right. Again, I really want to maximize the quantity of shapes I'm going to deliver to get the blueprints. So this one will require rotation or more. This one we need to be rotated to the left. Let's see. Yes, that is correct. And then everything needs to be stacked. Stack 4. I'm wondering why I get half the speed there. Let me see. All of this gonna saturate one belt. So we can join them together anyway. And then decide. Here I can feed 4 ones like I did. Oh, okay. Maybe too expensive to fit it this way. Okay, at least 2. Let's keep a little to get the blueprints coming. Then we have the circle here. Shape inspector, okay. So here we have a full belt of circles. Need to duplicate this. Only have one stacker available. Cannot put any extra rotator. Maybe I was too greedy, even when I made these two. Was I too greedy to put two there? So here I have one. Now I need the extractors. Also need this one. There's no choice. All right. Now I need rotation and stack. Same as this. Which one needs to be rotated? I already have the rotator here, so I only need the stacker here. So this one needs more rotation. Why am I working on circles when it's absolutely not circle we want? Damn. We need these two, but they're also being used here to produce that one. So we need more like the other one. Maybe I can use that one. Anything similar? Nope. Yeah, that's the only one like this around here. So we have power of 2, which means when I get this, what do I deliver it to? Is there any... Do I need to deliver for research or something? Like this, maybe? Or maybe whenever the ship is produced, it's gonna get... I will see. They have some information about donation station. Prints. Delivering special shapes to what? Okay, let's have a look at the shapes they're gonna ask us to produce. Where we make sure that we get the blueprints increase. Oh no. It was a circle, but I was not reading, I was not looking at the right part of it. Do I have any circle in the same... That's the same way. Doesn't change the fact that we need this. Let's extract this one. I would need this one as well. That's what I was afraid of. And if I cut it, do I get it back? No. Okay, let's cancel just the second part to get some credits back. We see that later. Blueprint. We have no vortex, so where do we deliver it to? Maybe the research center, like I said. Each shape will give us 8. This one we will need to duplicate it 4 times to max the shape production. Actually, I need just to duplicate this part a second time to max the speed here. It's more about this one, and we need to rework. Okay, it's arriving. Let's see. So I I guess each shape that's been being delivered will give us 8 credit. Is it? It's the multiplier here, probably. Ah, yeah, looks like it's... We saved. Okay. What does this one give me exactly? Why do I have a step here? Do we get some money out of making shapes? Don't tell me that it's gonna close after I deliver the 4,000s of them. I hope I can continue delivering the shapes, or maybe they will have reduced value afterwards. Or, okay, it's gonna switch to another shape. Let's not overcommit here in the blueprints. The shape is going to change. So after that, what the goal would be to make this one. We'll see. Right, that time I can set up the Ruby thing. So it's the similar shape. Oh, I got it. All right, back in business. Got a lot of credit from finishing this. Okay, so I understand now what we're talking about. So here, max out this one. Let's do the same here. And 3. Now we should be producing massive shapes. This one. There's only one exit, so that should be all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the 3 entrances. This one's okay. Something's wrong here. Okay, just taking some time to arrive. Okay. This saturates one line. Save. Don't know when I'm gonna get this milestone. Maybe I should really mass produce this one even more. Is this one saturating? Yeah. Before I have access to everything. See in my library. Manufacturer, cornerizer, ident corner. How much is this one? Ident corner. We're talking 272k just for this one. And I also need the third space level to use this one. Which I will not get before. Okay. Which I will not get immediately. Okay, let's stick. I think I'm going to rebuild things a bit dirty and very flat. So I can move it up for the second layer. That's our first shape. Maybe I can optimize this thing as well. Especially... So like it could be great if I could do this on the second layer as well. Second level. I have to just copy this one, put it here. I just need a layer up. Or more like a layer down, sorry, so that I can work layer down. Actually, I need a layer up. I can just work at the same level. Okay, normally this one, I produce it on the second layer, so we're gonna have things arriving on the second layer here. And so, if we have a saturated second layer, I need to duplicate all that. Then we move it a bit to the side. Because here we need 4 layers down so that the machines can work with it. And then I can just Do something like that. 2, 3, and 4. And here I will need more. And for this part, I need another arrival of circles. I don't have trains yet. I think it's the next step. Trains. Circle, circle. No circle? Okay, we have to be careful with platform capacity. The closest circle here that is uncolored are there, but it's gonna eat my platform. Let's use the circles here. That's 2 more. There's one thing I need to do is a layer up. Not necessarily not here. Before that, I need to copy this part. So let's bring it here. After that, here we need layer ups or not? Not necessarily. Okay, let's move one layer up. Then I will match it here. And then there I will need layer downs. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So now let's aim for the next milestone. I will buy some platform capacity. I remember that the first layer, if not mistaken, is you get a lot for very little money. So it's like times 10. So this one is worse. So it's less worse, as you can see. So I'm going to be interested in... so this one is dedicated to producing the shape. But eventually I have some red coloring here, circles and squares. Circles and squares are where? Around here. I have some red source here, red source here, red source here. To paint everything eventually. So probably a good way to work around here. I don't have any other source of circle. Main one is here. And here. It's okay to make one full shape, but not for 2 layers. This one is also bad. Let's bring one source here. So, I'm trying to provide the source, a big source of this one. Do you have enough here? Yes, 1, 2, 3. They're all opened. Need more of it, so This one saturates one lane, and I want the same for the second lane. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three as well. Wait, I just forgot to add the layer up for these two. The new space lever, I will get it. Just space level, nowhere near. So we really need to sync on 2 layers only. These two are going up. Layer up. Here. Here, and then yeah, eventually we will join. Here. So it gives us this fully saturated thing. I'm going to use my credits to buy the overflow splitter. But also I need a longer platform, that's why. Maybe I wasn't able to put the divider there. So longer platform is mandatory to us. Research station, polishing station B, basic wiring, label. So let's wait for the overflow splitter. I have all the ships coming in here. I need to duplicate. I forgot to pass the ruby. So I have to remake it. Damn. Okay, anyway. At some point we will need this. And then what is the... I need to redo the ruby. Sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. going to reverse it this way. So for this one, we need some coloring. Let's check if we're capping things here. Okay. Alright. 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 What about this? We don't have anything from the second layer coming in. And why is that? Because we don't have anything coming in from this one. Besides, so this one's saturated. We need the same. Do you have any more of this somewhere? And it's a nope. Okay, this one will be enough. We just need two dividers. Divider overflow, 2 layers. I'm just going to take the divider. Like this, and we need 2 of it. If I'm not mistaken. Why would we need a second one? All of your reps. Oh. Okay, so that is that one. It's also an overflow version of it. I don't have any non-overflowing one. Guess I don't. It's alright, we'll soon get it anyway. Any remaining trash bin here? Okay. Let's reconnect what is missing. Okay, so like I said, after that we need some paint. So I need to bring some red around here. Pump. Should be that one. Yep. So similarly, pump booster. That's 3. If we want to saturate the red one, we need more than that. Which one did I build? This one? Okay. So one more right here. Let's take the bump. No? Here, okay. Okay, it's better than nothing. We still used a lot of platform capacity. Alright. Can I deliver some shapes to get extra? Not really. Regular platforms. I really need the overflow to move forward. What else will I need to make these shapes? So I have what I need to paint. I have this. So this one arrives on 2 lanes. This one arrives on 2 lanes. So that's perfect. So that's good for to produce the other one. So after that, outside, I will get this one. But this one needs to be arranged into this. So in a way, it's very similar to what we have here. And we make it diagonal. Then we need the same with the layer down. this. And we need to add that one. That one, I guess, I built enough for. So now I have 2 saturated layers. Yes. Yeah, I have 2 saturated layers. So one of it needs to be split. Needs to be divided. Probably use this one. Going to bring it there. Work with it. So what is this one? What do we get here? We need one. We have one like this. To make it diagonal after that. So I don't necessarily need this one as it looks like. I probably need to. It's already been turned in the right direction. I need to stack it. Let's see. So I need a stacker. I need to rotate it 180. Yep, same on the other side. Considering this one gives us 2 lanes. So this one will give me a saturated layer. I need to do it a second time here with a layer down. Then layer ups afterwards. Okay, so here I get it, and it's on that layer. On the 2 layers. And I'm ready to serve. Ready to serve this. For making the final shape. Alright. Nope. I need one space to be able to move it up, to move it down, sorry. Something like this. So this one is need to layer down. Oh. Oh, right. And finally a layer up. And it's done. Okay. So at that time we get this one's done. Now we need to work on that one. So I have the red painting, the red paint arriving already. To max this one I need it's enough to just carry circles on fully saturated layers and fully saturated space belt, one of circle and one of squares. Go. Okay, circles. Squares. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh. So we don't need these for now. Let's wait for the next milestone to finish. I mean the next shape to finish so that we can buy the overflow. We have everything ready. Oh, I'm out of platform capacity. Damn. By the way, I'm gonna have to work on this one, so all right. It is what it is. Circle, circle. We're around 2 hours, so let's wait. Let's stop here. Next video we're gonna start mass producing using our previously made blueprints in manufacture, so including the we're gonna use the cornerizer, a diagonaler, and yeah, basically all of this. We have the blueprints available. I think each one of these pieces is gonna require about 300k to put, without counting the fact that we don't have the third space layer. So maybe 150k. And yeah, next video we're gonna aim for finishing the milestone so that we can get the trains and get some platform capacity, extra platform capacity, because we're kind of limited. Also, the next investment we're gonna go for is gonna be the platform capacity here. Probably, yeah, we're just gonna need one more shape delivered. I mean, one more milestone validated to get the platform capacity extra, and so that we can buy this. Okay, see ya.